Good morning, everybody. Wednesday morning. No, it isn't. It's Wednesday afternoon. I've just got back from being with Alfie, and there have been problems. Yes, there have. Since I've not been able to go when I was in hospital. On a week ago tomorrow, I went in. Alfie's nails were as long could be. I've never seen anything like them. His thumbnail was as long as could be, jagged, scratch on his nose, scratch on his head where he's obviously caught himself. Not only that, he looked as though he'd been making mud pies. That's been sorted and addressed. Hadn't been shaved. He hadn't been shaved on the Monday when I went to see him, which was the first time I'd seen him in nearly a month. He hadn't been shaved on the Monday. When I went in on the Thursday, he hadn't been shaved still. So it took me 4 bowls of water. I went into this on another video, so I won't repeat myself. But this week has seen not too much better. When I went in on Monday, the one-to-one carer was trying to feed Alfie a cooked breakfast. He had his eyes closed, turned away from her, feeding him bacon, which he doesn't eat, trying to. I said, has he had a cup of tea yet? No. Nobody had made him a cup of tea by 10:30. Same again today, nobody had made him a cup of tea. There were no drinks poured on Monday, no juice, no milk, nothing there. So I go in this morning and my son came in with me, popped in with me. Avril, if you watch this video, I'm glad you didn't come today as you were going to do, because mind you, you'd have helped me, I know you would. So, but I did ask that they get Alfie up this morning so he could at least be in the chair to say hello to you and be alert. They didn't do it. Alfie was still in bed and remained in bed until 1:45 when his dinner was coming in. I stayed till about 1:30. I gave him a cup of tea, he hadn't had one, a cup of milk, he hadn't had one, poured him a smoothie, gave him a chocolate mousse, gave him a wash, his hands and his face, gave him a wet shave, gave him a foamy facial, cleaned him up, made him look nice. Then they came in to give Alfie a quick shower, and oh my goodness, when I saw how thin he had gone, I knew he'd lost a lot of weight. I can get my hand around his wrist with some to spare. They're now implementing yet again for the nth time a flow chart of his what goes in and what comes out, what he's eating, but can you be sure that what's going on those charts is accurate? And again, this morning, we found out that Alfie's one-to-one care has been cut by another 2 hours. If you'll excuse my language, it's fucking disgraceful. Disgraceful. Originally, Alfie had one-to-one care 24/7 round the clock. It was cut. Now, off the top of my head, I might have this wrong, but it was cut to 16 hours, then it was cut to 12 to 10, from 10 in the morning to late at night, only recently. And now, by pure default, by speaking with the manager about Alfie not being clean, tidy, by him being thirsty, by the permanent staff thinking that because Alfie has got a one-to-one there with him, they have to do sweet Fanny Adams. They don't have to give him a cup of tea when they're serving everybody else because Alfie's got a one-to-one coming in at 10 o'clock. Well, yes, they do. They are there to look after every single resident in that nursing home. So we found out now by default, Alfie's care, his one-to-one care, has now been reduced to 8 hours a day. From 24 hours a day last year, he's gone down to 8 hours a day. Progressive disease, not regressive, progressive. He's been left now lying in bed, wallowing in sweat, thirsty. He could be crying out for a drink and they're not giving him one. Well, they bloody well will do after today. I've been off the ball, my eye's been off the ball again while I've been in hospital. How dare they call themselves carers? How dare they? And I've said to the manager this morning, if they're not going to be seeing to the very basics of washing Alfie's hands, or anybody's for that matter, washing their hands, washing their face, giving them a cup of tea first thing in the morning, if they can't see that that's vital, then they need to take themselves out the door, down the road and get themselves a job, maybe as a road sweeper or something. No disrespect to road sweepers, but my God, they at least won't be dealing with an individual, will they? I'm livid, and I told her I'm livid, and I also told her that if things aren't changed, my husband is going to die. They're leaving him without proper hydration, without proper food. It might be there, he can't ask for it. He can't lift a fork or a spoon. It may take an hour to get a bowl of something into him. But while somebody's there as a one-to-one, that's all you've got to do is time to feed him. Not sit with a magazine, many have been caught doing, or on your phone, or scoffing your own sandwiches, or popping up to McDonald's to fill your guts while you haven't even tried to feed the person who you're supposed to be caring for. And this is what I've said today. Unless things change, my husband, he'll pass. And I will hold them fully responsible. The manager's response to that was, we can't be responsible for the continuing healthcare people making decisions of taking the one-to-one off at certain hours. Maybe not. But continuing healthcare take the lead from you. And regardless, the permanent staff members are there to look after every single resident, so that when Alfie or anybody else does not have a one-to-one there in place, your permanent staff supposed to pick up the slack and make sure that everybody is well looked after. I think it's time I started this blog. I think it's time I got on this other channel that was originally Alfie and Anne, and I think it's about time I started not naming and shaming, but certainly naming and shaming the actions and inactions and the effects which that has on the residents, who are totally dependent on those who are being paid to care for them. I'm going to go and have my tea and calm down. I'm sorry if this is all bitty and everywhere, but I'm just very irate at the moment. I'll be back a little bit later.